My name is Junjun, and I am a student at George Mason University. I am also the co-founder and executive for Global Movement for Myanmar Democracy, which is abbreviated as GM4MD. And I have been able to learn of 21 Wilberforce and experience, um, just their organizing in terms of shaping the future leaders of tomorrow and today through a recent summit that I attended in DC, which is one of the efforts that they conduct. But yeah, that's only been my experience so far. And even through that one simple experience, I've actually been able to learn more about the ways in which they get to connect future leaders all together, youth leaders especially, and in all together in one room, and really bring about um, connections amongst everyone and really help you build a network that you need, especially in this advocacy space. Being a youth leader, especially in the Burma advocacy space, advocating for human rights and religious freedom, my colleague and I, Sandra, who was also with me at the summit, we were just really happy to see all these other youth leaders, all together in the youth track summit, or youth track sessions, I should say, during the summit. And it was just amazing to see how 21 Wilberforce was able to organize all these leaders together in one room and have prominent activists and advocates, speak to us and share with us some of their own experiences, in the organizing space, and really encourage us and uplift us in, just certain ways, like with their own testimonials, or just giving us tips and tricks on how to do things better. Beginning with how to reach out to different people, different groups on campus, to learning how to, better cater to an audience through your messaging on social media, and making use of graphics and images, how to become more relatable. And to speak specifically about something that I've learned from these youth track sessions with 21 Wilberforce, is that I really learned about the power of connectivity, about the power of empowerment, and just the power of um, how much, like, an encouraging word helps in this advocacy space, because that's pretty much what a lot of us advocates thrive off of. It's basically the currency, and trust building especially is like the currency in this advocacy space. So especially being, a co-founder of Global Movement for Myanmar Democracy, I've learned that this space can be very isolating for some youth individuals who are just beginning or have been in this fight for a long time already. And that's where I feel like, the work of 21 Wilberforce really comes in to help youth leaders like myself navigate the space and, become even more connected with other like-minded individuals as myself who are advocating not only for human rights but international religious freedom all throughout the world. And in closing, I would say that the impact that my interaction has had, from attending the youth track sessions led by 21 Wilberforce, is that I walked away with so much more understanding, so much more insight, wisdom, and just simply encouragement and empowerment, like I have been saying. And I think those two, especially encouragement and empowerment, are key to any advocate in the international religious freedom advocacy space and human rights advocacy space, because those are really the things that allow us to keep the good fight going, and helps us thrive off of this momentum and energy that has been brought about at such spaces like the summit, um, where the 21 Wilberforce led the youth track session. So thank you to 21 Wilberforce for helping me get connected with everyone that I have connections with now. They were very meaningful, powerful, and once again, very empowering.